Right. Are we good? Yeah. Let's move this around. Oh, hi, Karisu. Sorry, I'm just getting things put in place. Oh, no, that can go here. Yes, we need paints. That'll probably be important. Actually, let's... Ooh, I need yellow. How are you? Hopefully you've been doing good. Yes, you are the first one here. You are very fancy. Here, let's turn that down a little bit. Yay! I know, isn't this super fancy? Look at my fancy little setup. No, I'm kidding. Oh, hey, look. I made, like, I guess they're supposed to be, like, tags for, like, what do you call them? Shopping tags? I was trying out a tutorial I saw, and I was trying to make little shopping tags. And I was thinking about making some of my own, you know. So that's pretty cool. Here, you go over here. You go over here. I've got so much junk. All right. So I've got quite a few paintings that I need to kind of start finishing. They've been a work in progress for way too long, so let's see if I can make this light brighter. Any brighter? Nope. Darn it. All right, so, well, the first one is these Mudkips, which those are started more recently, but I've had the Bulbasaurs for quite a while, and I need to finish those up. I've been practicing using gouache, like white gouache mixed with the watercolor paint to create different colors. So that's why it's like that. Oh no, Karisu. Aw, don't let it ruin your day. That doesn't make you any different of a person. In fact, it might be nice to at least have a diagnosis, so that way, I don't know, I feel like the more information you have about yourself, the better it is. That way, you're not putting yourself down and saying, you know, oh, I can't do this. Why am I not like everyone else? Well, you are like everyone else, but you have, like a potential, you know, struggle there, you know. And, I dated somebody with the two conditions that you've mentioned, and I know how much of a struggle it was for them. What am I painting? Well, I'm going to show you, my friend. All right, here, let's break it out. There we go. So these are the paintings that I have in progress. There is one painting that we didn't start yet at all. So here is it's a Mudkip splashing out of the water. We're going to work on that today too. I haven't decided if I wanted to make this a shiny Mudkip. I do have some pink over here that I could use if I wanted. I mean, I did make 2 blue ones already, so might as well. Pancake, honey, I can't help you. I'm working. I'm working on art. You know? And then, yeah, I actually got a ton more. I got a ton more pieces that I already got cut out. So we might also do some sketching for some other ones. I need to start some new ones. I think that's what I need to do here. But there's the sketch and the Mudkip right there. All right, I gotta stop talking. I gotta start painting. That's what we're here for, people. It's painting time. Genghis, are you being a good boy? Sorry, you may hear me periodically yell at my cats asking what they're doing, because sometimes they don't know. And I don't know either. Ugh, I know, pills are... Ugh. I mainly don't like the taste of them, but I like the effects they give, you know? I mean, there's some pills that are beneficial to have, you know, in your system. I was suffering from anxiety really badly one time, so they gave something to kind of help with that in immediate situations, and trust me, that was helpful. Very helpful. Let's do the Bulbasaurs first, because I need to start that drying process. Yeah, I used to have some really bad anxiety that would, you know, come and go, you know. So I had just kind of like emergency anxiety medicine, and very beneficial. Yeah, that's so draining, isn't it, Karisu? To be happy, then sad, then happy again, then sad. And there's really no reason why you're feeling that way. It just happens, you know? And I'm sure it's hard on, like, people and friends, because if they aren't really aware of these kind of conditions, or they're not really sensitive to mental conditions, you know, I don't know, I feel like you kind of get blamed for that, you know? You're like, well, why aren't you acting this way, you know? What are you? I am Lyn. Oh, doing. What am I doing? I'm painting, my friend. We are painting some Bulbasaurs. What do you think? You like them? Come on now, be honest. You know you like them. So, I mean, hopefully your friends and family are going to be sensitive to, you know, your new situation, and definitely not being a-holes, you know. But with proper support, you know, I think you're gonna get through this. You have McDonald's Wi-Fi? Aw. Dude, can you bring me some food, actually? Shit, I'd love some food right about now. I know I should have eaten already, but I didn't. Oh, she's one of those. I don't know what it is with people with that certain mindset. There is actual insanity, but there's also everything in between. Like, just because you have something doesn't mean you're, you know, out of your mind. I'm sorry to hear that your mom's not really supporting you right now. Hopefully she wakes up and supports you a little bit here. That stereotype's been around for a while. I think there's just a group of people that think any mental health condition. There's just automatically they're insane, or they need to seek religion, they need to seek the Lord, they need to do this, they need to do that. It's really hard for them to comprehend that, yeah, the mind and like the body can be effed up, you know. I feel like those people are really hard to reason with. It must be hard to get along with somebody who doesn't. I think there needs to be a balance between biology and, you know, religion. There's a lot of things religion can account for, you know, the beauty of life and maybe our existence, but biology explains all the physical stuff that's here, you know. So while religion is great at giving us faith for the things we can't see, biology is there to say, hey, look, I'm here to explain why this is working right now in the world, you know. I don't think they should be against each other. Does your mom accept like the ADHD, or does she also think that's also kind of like, oh, you're just insane or a bad child or something? Or maybe it's just really hard for parents to accept that. I wouldn't want to ever say like they maybe see you as not working proper. I don't know, like, you know, because when you give, you know, when you have a child, you want them to be healthy and happy, right? So maybe it's more of your mom maybe it's hard for her to say, man, I gave birth to a child, she's not happy, you know. Oh my God, triplets. I probably also might have a little bit of ADHD as well. But I don't really feel like going to get tested or anything. I kind of just deal with it my own way. I don't have the kind of money to be luxuriating on focusing on what I'm doing. Oh God, especially after I had my teeth issues, I really can't be creating any more expenses like that. I really need to just not be defective. What Pokemon is this? This is a Bulbasaur. I know it doesn't look like it, but so here's my little dolphin pointer. So we have a mushroom right here, and this is the Bulbasaur. Like, I'm gonna outline it, and then I have another one to the side, and it's like a flower. I don't know. I was just trying to. Yeah, Creaser, you know, gosh, you're not alone. Don't worry about that. It's surprising to know how many allies you have, you know, that are around you. And, you know, on top, or not on top, but, you know, as far as diagnoses go, like, a mental condition is absolutely, it comes with challenges, right? It's very difficult. But, I mean, for me, I have a thyroid disorder, and I got to take medicine for the rest of my life. I would rather deal with a lifetime of various mental issues than a physical one, because, I don't know, like, I don't know, I know it's not really that easy, but I feel like I could deal with a bunch of mental issues better than I could with the issues that come with the thyroid disorder, like the fatigue and the moodiness and all the other problems I'm going to have as I age, you know. Meanwhile, a mental disorder, you know, the brain is great at, you know, learning different things and being able to cope with different things. I feel like, over time, it's almost like the ADHD. Like, you kind of, you don't necessarily beat it. You don't necessarily heal it, but you learn to work with it. Maybe that's why I do so much art, because it kind of helps me sit down and focus. But a blood disorder or a thyroid disorder, you can't train that. You just say, hey, there's your pill. Keep paying for it, there you go. And I'm like, well, okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, it depends what kind of family business you have. Is it a restaurant? And you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. If you got like a family business that's been around for like 100 years and has a really good clientele, it's making profit every year, I don't know. I would highly consider it, and then maybe get an operator to basically work. So basically, you take over the business. You're still the owner, all that. Someone works the day-to-day operations, called an operator's manager. Get that. Have them do that. You do art on the side. That way you have both. You got financial stability, and you're doing the thing that you love doing. Yeah, well, I would, that definitely sounds like, your mom. I don't know your mom, but from other people that, like, you hear when they talk about it, they're like, oh, it's, what you're doing is just an episode, or it's just this, or just that, and it's like, hopefully you don't take too much of what she says to heart. Like, make sure you find correct information, and don't let her discourage you from what you're doing. Oh, wow. And Badger, I'm going to guess that the job or the business that your family has, it's not something that could maybe coincide with art in any way. Like, for instance, just as an example, say there's a family that has a t-shirt printing business, all right? Oh my God, if you had your own t-shirt printing business, at first glance, it's not like, oh, I can't draw anything. I'm like, no, but the merchandise you can make from that is top notch, Let's see, same for, there's creative ways to, or say it's like a business, you have your own tea company, I don't know, and you make tea. Well, maybe you could draw the branding. Like, I don't know, there's ways you can, shirt designs, baby. Well, maybe you need to sit down with your mom and let her know how that's making you feel, And when I would always try to talk to my mom about stuff that I knew she wasn't really having much of, like it was impossible to talk to her, I would always make sure that I can, because it's difficult for you, It's probably also difficult for them. No child or no mom wants to see their child suffering or believing that they have something that's, life-altering, So it might help to be like, Mom, I know I got this diagnosis. Look, I understand this is probably, I know you believe certain things about it, but really it's not what you think. But I can understand where you're coming from. But when you say those things, it really, really hurts me. You're my mom, and you're the closest thing I have to a friend, and you're always going to be there, and I'm always going to be there for you, Ma. So, do you think when I'm going through this, you could help me out a little? I don't want you to necessarily change your beliefs. I just want you to understand that you're really hurting me when you say this, Maybe something like that. I pride myself in being a smooth talker. Pride. So I don't know if you'd consider sitting down like something like, maybe that's something, or maybe in your family, like sitting down and expressing yourself probably isn't something that happens in your family. In the States, or at least, I don't know, I don't want to call it like American families, I don't want to try to segregate like that in any way, but I feel like it's a lot easier to maybe talk to like your white parents sometimes than it is to talk to like maybe parents that are like heavily cultured, so maybe like immigrants, because like they grew up in an era where you didn't talk about those things, and mental conditions were treated as such. All right, bye bye. Oh, yeah, I can see where it would feel like that for you, buddy. I think, God, I really hope I'm not going to offend anyone with this. I really think that Asian families, especially like children of an Asian family, I feel like they're pressured a lot of time to just continue what their parents and their generations have been doing. And what they want to do isn't necessarily considered as important. So say they want you to maybe take over this store or this business, and the kid has a passion for this, and this, or maybe they're extremely talented in this, and this, and I don't know. I feel like it's hard to please everybody. They got to put, their feelings aside. Yeah, I really try not to base things on, the race that you're at, but I feel like there's definitely some similarities with certain cultures that, if we were just to ignore them, I don't necessarily think that would be the way to go either. I think it's okay to look at the differences we have as long as we're not extremely rude about it. But yeah, but man, if there was some way to incorporate your family's legacy into what you want to do, but I gotta say, having a job that's stable, and to be able to do art on the side, because man, I certainly would have probably taken it with the idea of retaining full ownership of the business, perhaps finding someone who was more interested in the business than I am, letting them run it for me, and letting me pursue my dreams as, I'm still making profit and overseeing everything. That way you're still respecting the business, and you don't feel like you're betraying your parents, and you're not just letting the business get sold to a different family, go outside the family. Oh yeah. I'm not sure why math is so important. I always see it in, I feel like I see it a lot with stereotypes, but I'm not sure why math itself is the one subject that I guess is associated with the Asian culture. I would think it would be more of like the painting and the arts and the calligraphy, how well you can draw your characters. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a big numbers person, so. And I don't think math is good for engineers, but I didn't really think it was good for doctors or doctorates. Oh, your father's not a good boss employer? Oh, okay. Hopefully that's not too bad, you know. Hey, Essence! It's you! We're working on these weird Bulbasaurs that I created. I don't think that's going to be dark enough. I don't think so either. Oh, hey, Summer. What's going on here? Well, we got some Bulbasaurs, or at least some Bulbasaur-like creatures. And we're going to paint the A out of them. Right, Pancake? She's so interested in whatever's on that window over there, but I got no clue what it is. Oh, is this ASMR? Oh. I thought me talking too much wasn't considered ASMR. Huh, this color is like literally no different than the color I already had on. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, bye, Summer. Oh yeah, thanks about the tags. Yeah, I had actually forgotten that I did those, and I was like, oh shoot, what is she talking about, or what are they talking about? I totally forgot that I did those tags. I want to do more like watercolor tags and stuff. Actually, I just want to do more watercolor in general. Probably just saying that because I feel like I'm doing so much digital stuff and I don't get enough time doing my watercolor stuff. I feel like if I don't do watercolor stuff, something's off. Like, you know, like I have to do it in order to breathe, basically. Not saying I'll just like conk over, you know, if I'm not doing my watercolor. No, that's not what I'm saying. But definitely need to be doing it at some point in my life. Here, let's put you on the drying. Let's put you on the drying area. Where's the drying area? Right over there, sure. All right, what are we doing with you today? Yeah, I like traditional art. I really, really do. Like, even with digital art, I prefer, you know, it's kind of like a simple style. I don't really like doing a whole lot of detail or stuff, except, I will say, except for like juicy, you know, those juicy like faces and eyes people like to paint? That I'll do. I like that. And of course, like animation and stuff. And I feel like it goes right up my alley, because at least my dinosaur and Steggy stuff it has a good style and it works right there. Aha, aesthetic. Yes, good. Working on our aesthetics. Okay, good. Alright. Stop bouncing. There we go. All right. Oh yeah, that's true. Although honestly, AI is getting so good that it could probably replicate my watercolor paintings. I'm gonna hate when that happens because I just don't want that to happen. But like I said, there's never going to be a time when, you know, people are going to say, man, I really just want AI. I don't want any human involvement in the art or in anything. Like that's not going to happen. It's extremely hard to completely wipe something out. And I always use the idea of like the Amish. The Amish, they are often sought out for creating cabinets and furniture. To this day, there's people out there that could easily go to Walmart or IKEA and buy something that's expensive, and it's made kind of well, but they'll still seek out a craftsman. That's why craftsmen are so important, you know. And of course, stuff does die out, like Japanese bladesmiths, you know, those unfortunately died out. But that's not so much the you could say it was because of, you know, industrialization and things like that. But it's mainly because people didn't use swords anymore to fight, you know. It's mainly because we had the involvement of firearms and things like that. So it's not so much that the craft died out as there was better ways to be winning battles, you know. And there's still people to this day, because good craftsmanship will always be recognized. There's always going to be somebody who's going to appreciate a good piece of craftsman work. There's still pottery enthusiasts that, you know, seek out extremely well-made pieces of pottery for tea ceremonies and things like that. There's always going to be someone who wants something made by a person, because there's this idea, you know, in forging. There's the idea that when you first quench your blade, when you first heat it up and then put it into, you know, hot oil, water, things like that, that's when the soul of the blade is born. Like the craftsman is putting their soul into the sword, you know, and that's what's happening when I make a piece of art. I feel like kind of a piece of me is going into it, as strange as that sounds. You know, there's that human connection. There's that soul, you know. AI is just simply that. It's just a replication, you know, and that's what you get with anything that's just generated, that's robotic in nature. That's why like in most robot movies and stuff, they're always complaining that they want to be human because they, you know, they can't feel anything. And that's what you get when an AI makes something. You don't feel anything from it. You can see it. I mean, it's there, it exists. But do you really feel anything from it? Nah, you don't. And people know that. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, right now there's definitely a fad for some, you know, some AI generated bullshit, you know. But, you know, you think that's going to last now? That doesn't mean there's not going to be changes in the art and the creation community, because certainly, you know, there's going to be things that we can now do. So maybe instead of storyboarding, like an actual storyboard artist, this is an example of what I think might happen. They might use like an AI generation to write out the script, and then it develops a storyboard. Then maybe the storyboard artist instead does revisions and edits based on, you know, what they think looks good, you know, and they go from there. So there's going to be, AI is going to be around, and it's going to change the way things happen. But I will say we do need to, you know, and I don't know why people in general are so stupid, but there was an ad, and it was for an AI lawyer. So this was an ad for lawyers to use AI to help do research for their cases. Like these are people's like actual lives you're messing with. So you know, I'm looking at like there's no way a judge would allow this. Like if they knew that this was happening, like that's wow, just no. I don't believe it. Yeah. So it was geared towards practicing lawyers, and it was meant to help them make the research and write the cases for them before they present it to a judge. And I almost was like in disbelief, like, are you serious? But of course, there's probably some idiots developing stuff somewhere. We can make a lot of money if we just do this. I mean, AI is the future, you know. And these are just, that's what they are. They're idiots. They don't understand this stuff. Even processing insurance claims, they use it with the help of AI now. It just means getting a person is that much more rare, you know. Like getting someone to actually help you is such a rare thing. It really is. Okay, I think I'm done ranting. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I'll think about it. Yeah, being a lawyer does seem pretty profitable. But I don't know. Would I want to go against my morals to be a lawyer? No. Because you could be representing somebody that's just stole $200,000 from like an old lady. Would I really want to represent that? No. Does the old lady deserve it? Maybe not, but that's her money. So I don't know. Oh, hey, it's Killa. What's up, Killa? We hanging out. ¿Cómo estás? Sí, muy bien. I am doing very bien right now. We were talking about AI and all the BS that goes on with AI. You know, the usual. And like there's this AI lawyer app or something. You're drawing Scream. Oh my god, that's scary. Don't show me. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to be scared. I get scared easy. Right, Pancake? She just wants to go outside. She doesn't care about me at all. You just want to go outside, don't you? Oh shoot, I said a trigger word. She's looking at me now. I like horror movies too, but I don't want to be scared by it. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Saw movies. Like, I know I took that to a whole new level, but I really enjoy the psychologicalness of Saw a lot. I know you probably would have never thought that I would have said that. Ooh, Conjuring? Oh, that one's good. Oh, what was it? There's the Black Phone. What was it? Black Phone also came out recently. I don't think Nosferatu is a horror one. There was another horror one. Silence of the Lambs is classic, but it's always good. You cannot mess with Anthony Hopkins. Like a good Anthony Hopkins, it's just a classic, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now going back to all this AI stuff, in a way, CGI kind of paved the way for traditional hand animation to kind of, kaput out of business. But there's still hand-drawn animation out there, And when you see it, you're kind of impressed, Because when one thing overtakes something to the point where it's just not around in the mainstream, you start to notice it more. Kind of like when you notice a good man or a good woman, when all you've been surrounded by is not a good man and or a good woman, and you're like, oh, whoa, I noticed that now. Kind of the same thing. So AI is kind of like that bad man that don't treat you right, and the hand-drawn stuff is like that good man or good woman who's like, yeah, I'm gonna treat you right, or I don't know, they probably say it like that. No, that's what the bad man would say. Okay, so here's an example of what like an AI fake person would be like, girl, I don't know, I have no voice. Girl, or boy, I'm gonna treat you right. Yep. And then this is what like the opposite would be. Honey, just get over here. I'll treat you right. Just shut up. Just get over here. I treat you right. Come here. I don't know what I was just saying. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Do you not like cussing, Killa? How could you not like cussing? Cussing is like the ultimate way to show expression. And the reason why is because cussing is normally frowned upon, so when you do cuss, it means it's important. So if I say, ouch, you can assume, oh, Lynn just pricked her finger. But if I say, God effing damn, then oh, shoot, Lynn really hurt herself. And why is that? Because I cussed. Think about that. I'll be here for questions. I'm kidding. Do you know it took me actually a while to actually start swearing? There was even a period of time, I actually still don't even use the middle finger. I wouldn't say I was highly religious back in the day, but, my mom, or I don't know, maybe it was just the way home life was. I just refused to do certain things. I didn't want to cuss or anything, not because I felt like I was doing anything wrong, I guess. I didn't want to demean myself, maybe. And so I held off on all of that stuff. I just didn't want to, I don't know, other people were doing it, and I didn't want it. I don't like doing things just because other people are doing it. I want things to have a meaning to what I'm doing, Of course, now I cuss all the time. So, I don't need to worry about that, but. Oh my God, it's Shawdius. Hey, you. Lack of respect. Yeah, in some cases, it can, it's extremely disrespectful to yourself and to someone else. Absolutely. And you might think differently when you get a bit older, as I did, because, like I said, I wasn't really into the, let's just start slinging around F words everywhere. But the world has a way of changing your mind about things. Sometimes holding on to your morals is more painful than simply going about or doing the thing you didn't want to do, but making it in your own way. Now, I realize that might not make sense. Like, I guess I just had to, you know. But I still try to do certain things, like making sure to respect my elders, you know, because, you know, they are considered the elder. You know, I do feel like there should be some, you know, respect upon that. Always using please and thank you. That my high school teacher was really into, and I really respected that because, you know, he treated me like a person and not like just a kid or a student. And that's all I really wanted. I just want to be treated like I'm just, you know, I'm just a person. Like, you don't need to treat me like I'm like 12. Killa, does it bother you when I use a lot of swear words? If it does, just let me know. I don't want you to hear my disrespectful mouth, you know what I'm saying? I definitely don't like it when I see this newer generation just cussing for no reason. I think my cussing has more become of like my personality. You know, I let it out because that's just kind of how my thought process goes, and it's not trying to be, you know, in most cases, definitely not trying to be extremely negative on one side or so. It's just, you know, I'm getting animated. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm doing this and that, you know, and that's how that comes about, you know. But I can always do my best to scale back, you know. Yeah, I used to really like kind of go against that because, you know, I don't know what it was. I don't know if I was Christian or Catholic, and I would always be, you know, I would always frown on people using the Lord's name in vain. And, you know, I don't know when that stopped. When did that stop? Oh shoot! I thought my thing went out. But no, yeah, I can definitely do my best to be more mindful. So I'm totally sorry, Killa. I definitely don't want to promise you anything, but I can definitely do a better job of being more mindful and make sure I'm not tainting your ears, you know what I'm saying? Oh shoot, that's way too... Nah. It's not the right color either. I hate that I don't know what color I was using for what. So then when I try to mix it, I really have no clue what I'm doing. Oh, it's still too light. Oh yeah? So we need to watch out when you're by yourself, huh, Badger? You be dropping the A bombs and the F bombs and the S bombs. Oh, thank you for giving me Killa. Oh my gosh, thank you. I personally am never, I'm not really around anyone that's, very religious, so, or I'm not around, the only person I'm really around is my boyfriend and maybe just a few people in public, and we all just kind of talk the way we talk. We're not, so it's been a while since I've, been around those where I need to start watching my language a bit more. And although I'm not extremely religious or worshiping in any way, I still try to respect other people's beliefs because it's important to them, you know. Yeah. So yeah, you get it. Yeah, we always get it. So Killa, I guess that would mean that when you heard about I know that the Pope had passed away. Um, do you ever keep in tune of who they're going to be choosing next? They came out with a list of different candidates that they were thinking for to elect for the new Pope. I looked at all of them. They're all either in their 60s. The oldest few are in their 80s. And I don't know if that's a requirement. Like, I'm not sure why you wouldn't pick like a younger individual, but maybe you have to be like a lesser pope. What are they called? Cardinals? I don't know. Like, you have to be like one of the lower guys first for so many years. Oh, is that what's supposed? Oh, oh no! Did the Pope pass away on Easter? That would. Oh my God! Did he? Hey Google, when did the Pope pass away? Not 1541. Oh my gosh. No, is that because they said that the Pope didn't rise again? So I kind of thought that he passed away on Easter. The Pope can't rise again. Doesn't doesn't he get reincarnated like as a lesser? So like the Pope, when he passes, he gets reincarnated as like a lesser, like one of the lower ranked popes, and then he goes through the process of like reincarnation, right? Because like he's a messenger from God, so he would like, I don't know. I don't know the lore of the Pope actually at all. I also kind of don't understand how it seems like, I feel like the Pope's passing should have been a bit more humble. I mean, I feel like people almost worship the Pope, and I always thought that wasn't allowed. There's just so many things, like, oh, he died on 420. Oh no. Oh, we were talking about the Pope that passed away. Really? Well, you don't have to be religious. It's all over the news. They had like big, not celebrations, but memorials and stuff like that. I guess I always thought like you weren't supposed to like put so much importance or like worship these people, and it feels like the Pope's death was so publicized and there was giant crowds gathering, and I would think like if we shouldn't, I don't know, I guess I just feel like it should be more humble, or it should have been like, don't get me wrong, I feel that we should grieve properly, but I don't know, maybe I just see things differently now that I'm a certain age, and it affects the way I see things. Yeah, no, of course, yeah, of course you only worship Jesus and be mindful of the Lord. No one's saying that, but I feel like a lot of people don't take it as seriously as say Killa would. I don't know. Hey, respect can only be earned, not bought. So that is a good thing. Hey, yo, what's up? How's it hanging? What you doing? Ooh, Egyptian makeup? Ooh. Like the really, really big eyeliner and the, like the patterns on the fabric? Why is this not the right shade? Oh gosh, darn it. Yeah, that is pretty true. About the trials and stuff. I think the Earth has developed and been created in such a way that you could either believe in religion or against religion, and the world still functions, because in order to really give people freedom, and to give people life and conscience, they have to be able to, there has to be the option to not believe in everything, That's what true freedom is. If you want to give people freedom, you have to also give them the freedom not to believe. That's the only caveat. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You've literally given people, these creatures, exactly what you wanted, which was free choice. That's what you gave them. So I think there was like, at conventions, at conventions, there's occasionally this one religious, really, well, he claims he's religious, I don't know, but he says that women are bad, that if we have children, we're considered bad. And I walked up to this individual, and I got straight in his face. I said, so what exactly is so bad? What do you see that's so bad? And yet you claim that you're religious and you know it's right. Well, then you should have answers for this and this. And he didn't have any. And man, I was mad at him. Like, who is he to tell me that, because I'm a female, that I'm going to go to hell? I mean, like, no offense, you don't. What's to say that you'll be going anywhere when you're gone? I don't know why I just thought of that now. This was in Los Angeles too, and I guess he travels conventions in different areas. So I've seen him also on the other states. And I don't know if he does it for attention or what. And I don't know what he thinks he achieves. Like, no right-minded girl is going to think, well, and they shouldn't, that, just because I'm a female, that I'm going to be sent somewhere simply for being born a certain way. That's not how that works. And take away the fact that it's even, it was even a girl or a woman, it's, what's going on? Oh, okay, sorry. No, I don't know. I'm looking for colors here. Okay, anyways. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what, but I know he was holding a sign. And you could look at conventions. He's like right outside the boundary of the convention center, which is technically public property. He takes a loudspeaker and he just yells at you. And I kept trying to take the loudspeaker so I could yell in his ear. So I have this really high-pitched voice. So I would just talk over the loudspeaker to where he kept getting interrupted. I mean, I will stand up for anything that is right, If you're going to try to do things that aren't right or aren't kosher, you're not going to watch your place. I'm going to stand up, I'm going to say about it. I also do that to people on the road. If you're being an a-hole on the road, well, you bet your A, I'm going to be coming over there and I'm going to be, calling you out on it. And I'm going to give you the look. And then when you give me a look, I'm going to say, excuse me? I'm sorry, you were the one doing this, not me. I put you in your place. You're going to be put in your place. And that's just how it's going to work. Oh, now I'm getting fired up. But, yeah. Keep putting people in their place. And the worst part is the convention center couldn't do anything about it because it was on that public property I was talking about. So I was like, yeah, but we're holding an event here, I said. And you clearly know we're holding an event here. And you have someone disrupting things here. But because there was like no riot or like disturb of the peace, wasn't anything they could really do about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. But that means I can go over there and I can like disrupt things, right? Like, it doesn't matter what I do. And he's like, hey, yeah, if you know how to get rid of them, you go for it. I didn't get rid of them, unfortunately. But I was thinking about it. The one guy, because he also had a little friend with him that was helping spread the message, he was too scared to approach me because of the things that I whispered in his ear. He didn't want to get near me, and I'm like, well, that's smart of you, but you should really listen to what I have to say. Are you afraid of this woman? And I don't know if men know this, but you're all born as a female first, and then you get the gene later on when it develops to be to develop the extra parts, So think about that. But all right, I need to stop talking about religion and stuff like that. Let's talk about something else. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I need to find something better to talk about. Oh man, I made dirty green. Why'd I do that? Jeez. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's still dirty. Dirty, icky green. Oh, Killa, now what's going on? Yes, Killa, how are you doing? Sorry, I did not see it. Oh, the longest stream I've done? Ooh, probably 4 hours, and it was a digital stream? See, I would go longer, but there's times when I just want to sit and play my Switch a little bit, or like go walk around somewhere. I'm not going to take the camera around when I do that, because what if I need to, like, I don't know. I don't know what I do. What if I just want to, like, lay down? I don't know, like something like lay down or something, you know? Well, I can't do that because the camera's looking at me, and I'm like, well, darn. I also don't just want to leave it on, because then, like, people are looking like, oh, there's nothing happening. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Lyns, do I play Minecraft? No, I do not. I think I tried it once, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure I didn't try it. I do know the basics, though. I know that, like, those creepers blow up. All right. Be astounded by my knowledge, by the way. I know that creepers blow up, and I need to put torches in places. That's what I know about Minecraft. Yes, I know. You are all extremely, extremely baffled by my intelligence. Yes, you didn't think I knew that, but I did. Everything else I don't know. I don't know anything else. Okay, hopefully that looks like a sunbeam is, like, coming in, and, like, the Bulbasaur is getting hit by the sunbeam. Ooh, what games do I like playing? I really enjoy all the Dark Souls, Neo, my Toho spell bubble, which maybe I will do a round now while this is drying. Oh, I need to switch over water because that water's dirty. Hold on. Let's see, is this dry yet? Kinda. It doesn't... See, this was the one that I did earlier. Or not earlier, but a few weeks ago. This one looks really good. I like how I did that. But then I don't understand, like, I don't know, it's just not turning out the way the other one was turning out. Yes, I love Toho. I am a new fan of Toho. There's a lot I don't know, but I'm willing to take that journey. And I've realized I love rhythm games. All right, all of you, go over here. So yeah, the one I like playing is the Toho Spell Bubble. I've also got, let's see what else we got here. Oh, I also picked up the Toho Spell Carnival. I've got the Lotus Labyrinths. I got both Lotus Labyrinths. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Genso Wanderer, and then there's Lotus Labyrinth, which is basically another one. Toho Hyoibana. What do we got? Bunch of just different stuff. I got a bullet hell right here. And that's actually what it's called. It's called a bullet, thing. Let's see. Not a whole much. Okay. I'm trying to get a high score in this level. I messed up. Darn it. See, if you want to get the high score, there's a way to do it. It means I need to try to get the character down before a certain time limit, or it would be impossible to get the score. Oh! I wasn't paying attention. Well, there's no way I'm getting this score. Stupid. The recharge rate on Cerno's stuff is just insane. Ew. Really? Okay. Yeah, okay. No, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever. Okay. That's fine. You're done. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Oh my god. I mean, oh my gosh. Almost there. Almost dry. Okay. I haven't tried getting this score in a while either. I love Kogasa. She's so cute. Messed up. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh. Ha. Ha ha. Yeah, I missed. That was nowhere close, but okay. Alright, sorry. I know, we were playing games for a while. Oh, shoot. I need to fill my drink, too. I should have been doing that while I was playing, huh? What is my ranking, anyway? Let's figure this out. I am... see... Whoever Odin is, I need to figure out who Odin is. I've fought against them before on rank, by the way. Oh, I'm 24. Aww. Oh, I shouldn't have even looked at that one. Some of these other ones are just horrible. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, back to music. Blah, 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 blah. Should I... What do I... Oh, I didn't even finish that. Oh, pardon me. All right. All right, we're gonna work on this Mudkip for a little bit. Where should I put you guys? Let me put you under here. No, don't fall down. No. No. Don't go on the floor. Ugh. Oh shoot, oh no. My chat isn't updating. Hold on. Let me refilter it. Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy. I didn't know you were, still... No, shoot. Yes. Oh, I love Flanders theme. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad there's someone here who likes Toho. Yes, I'm good now. I had no idea that my chat was going off the wall, and I didn't even notice. So that's my B. You know. You know how my BB. BB. I love Blazing Star. I really like Sumiriko's theme. Hypersomnia. Because I listened to the lyrics to it, and I love it so much. Here, pause that. Come on, there we go. Now, I want the song. I don't want you to educate me about what it means to not sleep. Here, Toho. Let's put in the magic words. Everything has different meaning once you put Toho in there. There you are. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, it's happening. Oh my gosh, yes. There may be some impromptu karaoke. I'm really sorry, all the viewers. I don't know the right song, but I might do it. I don't know. Here we go. I need you. I know. I need you now. Yo, Catherine, hello. You came into impromptu karaoke. Okay. I have this list. Oh, where'd my... I thought this was in a playlist. Where's my other one? Where's my necrophagia? Oh no, let's get in the ring. Where's my necrophagia? Where did you go? Okay, never mind. We're gonna just find it. Necrophagia. I forget the guy's name. What's the guy's name? It's this dude that does English versions of it. And not Ken. Was it Ken? Dude, what's the dude's name? I'm surprised I can't find it on here. Where is it? Oh, I think it was labeled as Dead Fantasy. That's why. Dead Fantasy total. Ooh, also Ren Yakimo's. I love that. Okay, you go to sleep. Bye-bye. No, not Dead Fantasy. Oh, there's Trinity Dial. Oh, Luna Dial's good too. I like the, oh, there's a good Luna Dial one too. Where is it? There's Septet the Dead Princess. Ugh. Oh, it might be Will Stetson. Yeah, or it might be. Yeah. Shoot, when I find it, I'll let you know. Oh, well, let's just continue. Actually, I could find the name on it. Yoko Densha. Shoot. Where? Maybe it's in my... Sorry. Oh, this is going to drive me insane. How could I not have my music organized in such a manner that I could get it at any point? And there's a specific playlist. Oh, you know what? I should look Toho playlist. Okay, there's the best Toho songs. I don't care about that. Tiny little Adantium. Or Adantium. Just so we know, I pronounce words wrong and I don't always say it right. Just so we all know. I hate when I only know a playlist by, like, the cover art. I don't know anything else about it, though. T. Stebbins. That's who it was. T. Stebbins. Now, I don't want to answer a question by YouTube. Go away. And for being an English-speaking dude, he's got a good voice. I like that. There it is. Found it. There it is. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm back to doing what I should be doing. Song name. This is, where is it? Time Will Tell. It is so lit, you have no idea. I love A1. A1 is great. So is Rat Bit. The wrong one. Okay, yeah, go to bed. Have a good night. kind of want to choose a different song here. Not a fan of all of Stebbins' songs. Hey, Summer. How's a you? Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, make sure you go to sleep. Get that sleep in, you know. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. We got basically a karaoke over here. Enjoy your stay. Ooh, what restaurant did you check out? Did it offer sweets? Pancakes! Oh my god. I have one of those. She's fat and laying over there. Alright. Give me a second. I'm gonna just go grab a refill of my drink. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Listen to Dial Connected. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Hey, yo. Yes, it is a Mudkip. Hello. Sorry, I also stole some gummy bears. That's true. Pancakes are very overpriced. Mine is. Pancake, you're fat. Look how fat you are. Oh, she gave me the look. Oh, wow. That does sound pretty expensive. Restaurants have just gotten so expensive lately. And I know I've talked about it before, but like even just a simple McDonald's trip can cost you like $25 now. So now I just stick with like a small Coke, small fries, you know? Just make it simple in my wallet, you know? Oh, this is also a good song. Sorry, I hope you don't mind the random Toho we're listening to. Are you serious? 4 times? Wow. Sorry, also gummy bears. I know I don't need to show you them, but I didn't get any reds. Red is the best gummy bear, by the way. Just so we're all clear. Oh, man. I think buying anything anywhere has become such an expensive challenge. Alright, let's let this Mudkip dry. And now this Mudkip. To be honest, I don't have a whole lot to add to him. He might actually be ready for inking. Come on, stay there. Stay. Stay. Good. By the way, these white gummy bears are the worst. There, I'm going to go give them to Abe. They can stay over here. It's red, green, or none, like for me. What? The white? What? Summer, you know the white ones taste like pineapple or coconut or something, right? You would willingly put that in your mouth? Is that what you're telling me? Summer, hold on. You realize how that tastes, right? Like, you've had a white gummy bear in your mouth, and you said to yourself, wow, this is great? Are you serious? Summer, come on, don't be that way. Here, look, here's a green one. Are you sure you don't want this one? Here, Mudkip, do you want one? Nom, 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 nom. See, he ate that one. What about this yellow one, Mudkip? You want this one? Sure, why not? Nom, 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 nom. There you go. Okay, here you go, Summer. Oh, shit. Here's 2 white ones you can have. What? You can't get them, can you? Oh, they're over here. Waiting to be incinerated by Abe's digestion system. Get out of here. Get out of here. Don't need you. There we go. Yes, yellow is good. I will. That is good. I like where you're going with this, Summer. No, no art conventions. Unfortunately not, no. I've pretty much missed all the signups for this year. There'll be one or two that I will go to this year, and that'll be about it. I had really taken this year to work on the webcomic and get further along in it, you know, and the conventions were just too distracting and too stressful, you know. Of course, that means I have to actually do the work. Oh, what's this? A red. Look at this. Do you want this, Mudkip? Oh, yeah. Num num num. He ate it. He already ate it. Yeah, I am definitely working on a webcomic, don't worry. Oh, how did... That is a gross color. How did that get there? I did do some revisions to, like, the prologue and the first episode. And so, I mean, that definitely is getting a lot of progress. So, you know, I'm sure once I just get over the initial hump, you know, future, all of it should be a lot easier. And when I do go back to conventions, I'm tired of not having anything in hand, like no finished product. And people will ask me about it, and I feel so bad. I'm like, no, I didn't work on it, or, oh, it hasn't been working out, you know. And, you know. It's just really embarrassing to have people run up to you and be like, oh my God, this is Steggy. Oh, I love your webcomic. Oh my gosh, when are the new episodes coming out? But I'm like, oh, we're working on it, you know. And I've said that for like 2 to 3 years, you know, and it's like, oh, okay.
New Cantu weightless collection.
Oh, heck no.
Blue agave that locks in moisture and fights grit.
Oh, let me also put out a 10-minute warning here. Oh yeah, no problem. You show up if you ever feel like it or you have the time, you know, don't worry. Ugly fantasy. Ooh, Rain World? Okay. Is it a song? Ooh. A survival game. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, it's on Steam. And apparently I'm a slug cat, huh? Wow, it's gotten really good reviews. Yeah, you're right. I was looking at the previews of it here and some of the artwork. It looks really cool. I wonder if anyone would actually watch me stream this. I guess it's no different than like watching someone like do art, I guess. Just something different, huh? All right. Good night, Summer.
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more. Yeah, try that breakfast burrito. There isn't too much hot sauce, is
Right. I am going to be getting off of here when the song is done, though, because I'm going to be doing some housework. So enjoy this. And when the song's over, I'll be heading out. Oh, yeah? Slug cat would be fun. Maybe I should play the game on one stream and then make art of it the next. That'd be fun, I guess. Well, I do have to make an activity for Friday. right, so we're entering the end of the song. So I wanted to thank everyone for coming out and hanging out with me today. It was really fun. I'm going to be live again tomorrow and on Friday. I already have a stream set up for tomorrow. So if you want to click the notify button to be part of it, that'd be cool. If not, that's also cool too, you know. So yeah, I guess I will see everybody tomorrow, or even later tonight. There's a chance I might take the cats out for a walk. So if you want to see some cats get walked, you know, that'd also be fun too. Oh my gosh, hi Catherine. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to do some dishes before I take the cats out for a walk, and I guess I gotta actually do it, you know, so. All right, cool. Thank you so much for being here. It was great having you here. I might see you guys a little later, but if not, I will be here the rest of the week. All right, take care.